From space, our planet appears united, but a closer view reveals inequality. Most vulnerable, LDCs, are shouldering an unjust burden of climate change and debt, threatening their equity, justice, and sustainability. Despite contributing only 3.3% of global emissions, LDCs face 69% of climate-related disaster fatalities. These nations are trapped in a cycle of escalating debt as they borrow to survive climate catastrophes, a vicious cycle we call the climate debt trap. Change Initiative introduced the Climate Debt Risk Index 2024, a groundbreaking benchmark on equity and justice in climate finance for least developed countries. The Climate Debt Risk Index 2024 reveals that out of 20 LDCs, 18 countries are classified as either high or very high risk. According to the Climate Debt Risk Index 2024, developed by Change Initiative, climate debt risk in 20 most vulnerable LDCs has surged from $0.88 billion in 2009 to $21.25 billion in 2020-22, a 24-fold increase. Mozambique and Madagascar face extreme risks, with Madagascar's Climate Debt Risk Index projected to rise to 81.41 by 2030. Countries like Bangladesh and Sri Lanka face overwhelming challenges. Bangladesh, with a loan grant ratio of 8.34, has received $14.31 billion in climate finance, of which 89% are loans. This burden stifles their economic growth and ability to adapt to climate change. Zakir Hossain Khan's insights call for bold reform, advocating for a global shift towards equitable and sustainable climate finance.
LDC countries should immediately have their own joint positions that they should impose the carbon tax regime to mobilize their climate finance. Also, they should have a demand for the 100% debt relief, but they are actually right now they have a cumulative debt burden for each country, and without that, whatever the money will be additional money, that will create the more burdens for the people.
Change Initiative proposes transformative solutions: 100% debt relief, debt for climate swaps to alleviate fiscal pressure, climate resilience bonds to fund adaptation projects, and redirecting $500 billion in annual fossil fuel subsidies to renewable energy. This is not just about numbers, it's about people. Equity and justice in climate finance are essential to securing the well-being of millions. We must act now to ensure a sustainable future. Together, we can break the cycle. Together, we can achieve equity, justice, and well-being for all.